Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brooks from outside. He can't get that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Warren dishes to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Morant for 3. Aldama gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead, leading by 3. Live from the FedEx
22. Hey, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Luke Kennard out there with Clark. Then it's Williams. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix City has been cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Williams.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
To the middle, here's Landale. That one good for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ross is checked in for Chris Paul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Morant with it. He's got 13. Over Booker. And another miss by Memphis. Suns leading by 6. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Morant. Rejected by Booker. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
On defense, the Suns only giving up 2 points this quarter. Basket counts.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
The pass to Craig. Back to Booker. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
It's Morant with the drive. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Ross finds Booker. Baseline jumper. Offensive rebound. Landale. And he dunks it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Passes it to Ross. Craig against Brooks. Back to Ross. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Ross has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Booker the pass to Ross. Over Bain. Here's Bazley, and he jams it with authority.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Ross with the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Morant for three. And again, Memphis no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And the dunk by Booker.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here are the Suns now. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the Suns here with a different look. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Bazley. Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. Damian Lee is checked in for Ross. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Booker.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Kennard's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Warren kicks to Lee. 40 seconds left in the first half. Count the basket. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Took him no time at all on that one. Suns leading by 18. Paul passes to Warren. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Warren. 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
You just got to appreciate Paul's shot selection. Knows exactly when he should fire.
And so it's Phoenix cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we...
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that's a wrap. With
Please give a big round
And as we dive into this... second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Lee, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And here's Booker from the arc. Tries again. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Phoenix ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Count it. Paul's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this.